All right, guys, it looks like the walls are closing in on Justin Trudeau, not just in the federal election, because as we can see here, 338 has not updated it on their website for some reason. I was refreshing a bunch before this video, but it looks like they haven't updated it yet, so I just went to Polling Canada's X account. And there's not much of a change here on the federal side. It still looks like Pierre Poilievre is going to win a dominant victory with a projected 224 seats, to the Liberals 56, to the Bloc's 43, and to the NDP's 18. Now again, I think that most people who take polls, or people who don't take polls, maybe even if they don't vote most of the time, they're going to be running to the polls when there is a federal election to get this so-called leader out of office. So again, this 224 projected seats, I do think it's going to be a bit low, guys. I do think it's going to be, somewhere between 240 and 250 seats by the time this is all said and done. Again, you see what happened in the States. Yes, Canada is a more liberal country than the States, but our Conservative Party is probably closer to the left than the Republican Party. Not that Pierre Poilievre's a left-winger, it's just, some of the things that they're doing in the States with abortion, Pierre Poilievre, could never do that here, for example. Now, that being said, Pierre Poilievre is also more likable than Justin Trudeau. Even people who don't like him that much, or are neutral, or, unsure about him, they're going to give him a chance, because they all hate Justin Trudeau. And I think, as you saw in the States, you're going to see basically an overperformance from Pierre Poilievre and his Conservative MPs, and that's why I think you're going to see closer to 240 to 250 seats. Now, that's not really shocking news with the Conservatives being back up to 224, but here is something that I think will shock a lot of you, and I've talked about this a little bit more recently, about Justin Trudeau potentially losing his own riding. Well, he's within 6 points. It's pretty common for Justin Trudeau in Papineau to get closer to 50% of the vote, and considering that most polls will have a recent history bias, which will, of course, favor the Liberals because they've done so well. But even with that in mind, they're up by 6 points. And I'm not one to vote for to root or vote for the NDP. That being said, it would be so funny to see not only Justin Trudeau and the Liberals removed from being the official government of Canada, but to see their leader get removed from Parliament by losing his own riding. And again, you can say, well, it's not likely. Justin Trudeau's probably going to win. Why are you even talking about this? Because it's close. And it shouldn't be. But that's what happens when you push climate change, fear-mongering, when you're a globalist, when you're an elitist. It's what happens when you don't build enough houses and you let in too many people. It's what happens when you have soft on crime policies and ridiculous taxes. It's what happens. Not only are you going to lose a federal election in a landslide, you might even be removed from Parliament altogether. Now, I honestly think that if Trudeau were to start losing in the poll, you might actually see him consider resigning, because, it's going to be embarrassing to see what happens in the federal election. It would be even more embarrassing for him to have to make another speech saying, oh yeah, by the way, guys, I lost my riding and I'm not even going to be a representative in Parliament anymore. That's how bad of a politician I am. I think that would be the one area where I would say, you know what? If he really were to see that coming, I think he would actually resign before the election. I really hope he doesn't at this point, because he deserves to be embarrassed. But I think he's smart enough to see that, okay, wait a minute, if I can't even win Papineau, we're screwed. And I might as well just leave now while I have some dignity left. I don't think he's got any dignity left, to be honest with you, but if you're a Liberal, you'd probably say, well, at least he left with some dignity. You'd give your supporters a little bit of, you can't really call it a win, but I don't know, I guess it's something you can give them. Well, at least our leader has dignity, or whatever stupid shit they're going to say. Whatever helps them sleep at night. But you know what doesn't help them sleep at night? When they see their leader, yes, projected winner, Liberal Party, but they're within 6 points. And that, to me, is hilarious. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that he can actually lose his riding? Or do you think that he'll hold on? And maybe try to run again as the Liberal leader? Who knows? But please don't be shy. I enjoy your comments. I enjoy engaging with you guys. Please also don't forget to like and subscribe as it really helps grow the channel. Thanks again so much for watching, and I'll be back shortly with another video.